Okay, so welcome. This will be a giant PSA submission. I'll be submitting 351 cards. Yeah, I was hoping to open a lot more Shining Fates on the channel, but of course, you probably all know that the prices of PSA have doubled. So yeah, you can probably calculate how much it will cost me extra to send all of these 350 cards. So we'll be selling most of my Shining Fates. I'll be sending all of these cards to Graded Gem, and I will also be including some Shining Fates packs for them to open on stream. So if you've watched that and you're looking at this video because you have been sent there by them, I hope you enjoy. And yeah, I figured I'd just make a PSA submission video to share with you guys, and also for me to look back at later, because sometimes I do forget, especially with like these giant submission things. So I'll get right into it. This is just a trainer that I still had. I think it's pretty cute and I kind of like it. Of course, we're going to start off with a Celebi in the Indigo Plateau. This one really beat up. Like, this is like the only card that's really beat up, along with this one. But this one has like a bit of history for me. As you can see, the corners are all folded, and of course this was like almost started, it would get back into its shell. And I would use this card, specifically this one. As you can see, it's experienced a lot. Like in like primary school, I used to play like the game closest to the wall, like to compete against others, and like Almastar was my competitor for that. So yeah, okay, I'll actually put the cards face down so they don't get out of order. Okay, so if you've watched my videos, like most of these cards will have been in a video at some point. These are just some starter cards. They're all in like mint condition. Like, I'm not submitting any like below an 8. Like, to me that's not worth it. So if you're turned off by seeing these starters in a video, just don't worry, there will be more exciting cards. Like these, for example, these like cards, they're in really good condition, and I got these for free like years ago. They were just in like collection purchases, and I would just not even look at them. But yeah, with recent like price increases, I figured like, well, I might just submit them. Like, they're all in like really good condition. So yeah, for all of these starters, it's definitely worth it nowadays, even with the price increase. This one very clean. I think maybe it's a bit OC, but apart from that, I didn't see anything wrong with it. Same for this one. These Scythers also very clean. And then we have a Shadowless Charmander, which is in good condition. It has like a little bit of whitening, but yeah, it's a Shadowless Charmander, so I'm submitting it. These, well, there's one extra Squirtle, and like the rest of these you will have seen in my opening, or maybe you won't have seen it yet, but you should go and have a watch when I opened the Shadowless deck. So these are all, this entire stack is just Shadowless cards from the Blackout deck, and they're all like really nice condition. I'm really happy with just being able to open the deck at like as a just as a thing on itself. Like, I never thought I would get the chance to try and open a Shadowless deck, and then it actually was Shadowless, so that's really good. And like the cards are all in really good condition. Of course, the Hitmonchan has the stain on it, so I'm keeping that just as it is. Like, I'm not going to submit that until maybe PSA starts recognizing the stains again. Okay, so we're done with the Shadowless. Here we go on to the base set from Japanese. Like, these will now all be old back cards. This one, if you look at it like this, almost perfect condition. Like, there's a little whitening, but there's a little white chip here, and there's also something stuck to the card over here. So I hope that they won't like take too many grades off, but honestly it might be like a 5 or a 6. But apart from that, it's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's really clean. Like, that's on the case. Also, maybe you will see some scratches, but they will always be on like the case or on the sleeve. For most cards, like these, the starter ones are in worse condition, but like, okay, this Venusaur is really bad. Like, you will see the whitening here. This one really clean, like incredibly clean. Like, maybe there's like some scuffing here, but it's not really scuffing. It's like the corner is just not perfect, but Like this one is just amazing. It is really OC as well, so I'm hoping that they will give it like a 9 OC, but I'm not sure if it's in good enough condition to actually get the 9. So maybe they will just give it like an 8, which would be unfortunate, but I'm hoping that they would look the other way and like give it a 9 OC. I think it's like pretty much in perfect condition, and the centering, I hope it's in like OC enough. Like these are the just base set cards. I think they're all in like really good shape. So yeah, these are all from base set. Here's some more. Oh, I got all of these from like collection purchases from Japan. Honestly, I used to be really into the English, but recently I've got kind of like I've been collecting English WotC for like 5 years. I have pretty much completed my entire collection, or my entire WotC collection in like binder format. So I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done with it. And the fun thing about Japanese collections is you can actually still find mint cards that are not listed for like ridiculous prices like the English versions. Like if you're buying like an English card in PSA 9 quality, you're already paying like PSA 9.5 prices currently. So to me, that's just not worth it. And like when you buy like Japanese collections, there's still like mint cards in there. Sometimes you have to, of course, look for a good collection, and you still have to be lucky, but there's still the opportunity to find something for a very fair and cheap price. So here we have 2 of the Gengars with the banned artwork. Like the artwork itself is not banned, but the gravestones in the back, they're not on the actual English version. And I think these are really clean, so excited to get those back in like a few years, because it's gonna take a long time. So yeah, my current goals are like collecting a complete graded set of the Japanese cards. These are like also exceptions, like they're really played, but like they're the Lugia, of course, is like the card from Neo Genesis, and these 2 are like the cards from Neo Discovery. So I figured I'd just submit them. Here's 2 of the rare cards that I don't have a holo in the English set, so I really like these. I'm starting to just hoard all of them and just not sell them anymore. And of course, it's not Celebi collectibles without a few Celebis. Okay. So here we have some of the later Neos and some of the premium file binder cards. The top loader on this one's really scratched, but actually the card itself is really clean. So I'm hoping maybe to get like a 9 or a 10 on that one, which would be amazing. And then here we have a lot of the Entei and Suicune. Really pretty cards, and all in like really good condition. Here's another card that doesn't have a holo in the English version, so pretty cool. We have the Magneton, the Blissey, Porygon 2, we have a Delibird, another Porygon 2, but from Neo Destiny, and here we have 2 more Neo Destiny cards, and another another Porygon 2. This is the banned Moomoo Milk artwork. Here's 2 pretty cool cards, I think. They're from the Squirtle and Bulbasaur Huff decks. They're in pretty decent condition, so I'm submitting those. Like, I have a lot of this Hitmontop and a lot of the Igglybuff from the movie promos. And they're all in like mint condition, however, because it is like a glossy cardstock, like the borders is like pressed out of the like the little binder that comes in, so I'm not sure what that will do with the grade, so I'm just submitting one now, and like in a year or something I'll get it back and look at what it grades for. I usually also don't submit like uncommons and commons, but this is a Charmeleon from base set and it's in really clean condition, so hoping to get a nice high grade on that one. I think I'll have to stop on this card for just a second. Like, this is like the Pikachu, at least for me. Like, this was at the time when Pokemon was kind of dying out, like with the expedition sets. It was becoming less popular, and maybe not many of you know, but the artist Asuka Nishida, she's actually the person who created Pikachu, And I think this is just like one of the most beautiful Pikachu cards out there. And yeah, I have one of those in English as well, in the reverse holo. I've always had that card like since the Expedition set came out, and it's just really, really pretty. Oh, there's like a little hair in there that's not good, but I'll get that out later. That won't damage the card though. Here we have a Scissor first edition. I think this is just from a deck. It's not that interesting. We have the Alakazam, the Masaki Alakazam. You had to trade. You had to submit like a Fending Kadabra to Nintendo, and they would just send you that card back. Like this one, like a lot of these have like little indents on the corners because of the way that it was packaged, but this one doesn't, so I'm hoping to get like a decent grade on it. These ones came with the trading card game online, I think. And yeah, here we have like for me, the most exciting part of the video, the play promos. I don't have the Jirachi and the Ho-Oh EX yet, so I'm still looking for, or the Lugia EX, not the Ho-Oh EX. This is actually the Ho-Oh, of course. I have these two. I already have a Groudon graded, and the Groudon that I received in this collection had like a little indent on the top. So I just sold that recently, just loose, because I didn't really want to get a 6 on it. Like I already have a 9, so that's fine. So I'm trying to like complete this set eventually, and I will not get the Playstar the play promo like Umbreon and Espeon, because those are just stupidly priced. I might go for like the gold stars, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. These are some of the energies. I think it's like Cyclone and Boost Energy and a Warp Energy. I'm not sure though. But yeah, those I wasn't really looking for them, but they were like 20 euros for like one set, so I paid like $40 for like two complete sets, and these were like really good condition. Here I have a lot of the stained glass birds. Maybe not that exciting, but I think I would probably just trade a lot of those or sell a lot of those when I actually get them back. Like, I don't really try to make a profit. I don't want to buy like an expensive car or whatever with my with the profits that I make with Pokemon. I pretty much just, if I sell something for, or if I just sell anything, I pretty much just instantly buy new cards with it. Here's some of the Shining Fates. So if you're coming here because you saw the video from the Great Gem guys, I hope I got something nice and that you enjoyed watching that as well. And I hope that the guys enjoyed my little gifts. I don't know if they actually show it on the video, but I included some little things for them. So yeah, here's just a whole bunch of Hidden Fates. There's more birds. A lot of birds. Birds. Just a whole bunch of birds. And then here we have some more shiny cards. And a Charizard GX. These Pikachus, I think they should get 10s, otherwise I would not submit them. But yeah, the like prices of stuff is just a bit weird. Honestly, in like a year's time, I don't think the prices will be anywhere like they were, like they are currently. But I think it's just a nice, yeah, I'll just submit it. I think it will do fine in the long run. Here's just a lot of the Japanese cards that I opened from like recent sets. There's a lot of the, like all of this will be, from now on will be Japanese, like newer stuff like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. Like I have a lot of these. I purchased like 100 of them at one point, and I'll just submit them like regularly, like every once in a while, so that I can sell them and just buy new cards with the money that I sell them for. So let's actually try to get some more space. I don't have too much memory on my phone anymore, so I'll go through them quickly. There's just a whole bunch more. So I'll just sell them slowly eventually. When I get them back, I won't ask like a premium for them. These are just a whole bunch of like GXs and stuff. I think all of these should be able to get a 10. I wouldn't submit a Japanese card that would not be able to get a 10. But yeah, like these are all like really cool cards. This one I really like, especially with like the texture. I don't know if you can see it clearly in the video. So I'll definitely keep a set of these. Okay. Here we have a Pikachu full art. More Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. Here we have some of the trainers. The Gem Goblin and the Tyranitar. So yeah, the Tom and Connor full art. I think they both really like that card, and I think Connor really likes the Sableye. So yeah, really like those cards. These Rainbow Rares are just so nice. I never used to like the new back cards. Like when I got back into like collecting, the cards that were out there were like, I think I started just before Evolutions, and to me Evolutions always looked like fake because I was at that time like collecting the unlimited base set. So yeah, it always looked really fake. Like, this card is so gorgeous. I purchased 2 more of these, so I'm really hoping that those are also in good condition, so that once I get them back from grading, that one of them will get a 10. Here we have, of course, it wouldn't be Celebi collectibles without more Celebis, so I have a lot of these. I also like Bulbasaur and Venusaur, so this combo card is just really nice. So yeah, I'm hoping to get a 10 on one of those. And like the rest of the video will be just Shining Fates or Shiny Star V, of course the Japanese counterpart. I'll probably try to like complete a binder collection of like the small shinies, and I'll try to complete a PSA 10 collection of the graded V and V maxes, but I'm not sure yet. I love Snom. It's such a such a derpy Pokemon. Italian, this card is just really cool. I really like it. So yeah, I was going to do the English, but because of the increase in grading price, I did decide to like sell off quite a bit of it. I wasn't planning on it. I feel actually really bad about it, but yeah, I just have to like raise more capital to submit these cards, because otherwise they would just be sitting here. And even though I like the Shiny Star and the Shining Fates, I'm fine with just collecting the Japanese rather than the English for this set. So I will be selling some of that, but yeah, it's just to pay for grading, and it really sucks. Like when I when I had prepared like 250 cards to submit to PSA, I was like done. I was ready to ship, and I was like, well, okay, I'll just watch a bit of YouTube first, and I'll look up the address of Great Gem again, and then I literally saw the video saying them like, oh yeah, we closed because PSA doubled the prices. So yeah, if I was literally like 1 day earlier, it would have saved me. Yeah, it would have saved me more than 2,500 euros to submit all of those cards. So yeah, that sucks. I was really hoping to like get to open all of the Shining Fates and maybe hunt for the Charizard, but yeah, unfortunately that's not going to happen. But I still have like a lot of the Japanese ones, so those are really nice. I'm really enjoying purchasing some of these, and I'm hoping that they'll do fine at PSA. Come on, back into focus. I only have like a minute and a half left for on my on my memory on my phone, so I'll go through these a bit quicker. If you have watched the openings on the live stream of Great Gem and stuff, honestly, very nice that you have watched my videos. I also do like purchase videos, like you see like all of these shinies and a lot of Japanese stuff, also the older stuff. I try to mix it around a bit, and yeah, as you can see, I like the Ditto, so I purchased just a whole bunch of them. It's such a cool card. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, I hope you will also enjoy my videos, and maybe subscribe or something. And yeah, if you have any questions or whatever, then ask me in the comments. And yeah, if you have any cards that you want to submit to PSA, yeah, I use Great Gem, and I've always been really happy with that. Like honestly, it's gonna take like a year or two to get your cards back, but it's gonna take like that like pretty much everywhere. So yeah, just a whole bunch of cards, just a lot of stacks of cards. I have currently at PSA like 600 cards, so these 350 cards will be, yeah, that will be a big chunk, and I probably won't get these back for like a year or two, But when I do, it will be an amazing video. It will probably take very long. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my submission video, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe, and